Wait, I want the mics on for
Okay,
this.
you want the mics?
Yeah.
Show us the mics on for the ghost stories.
So the ghost stories.
Okay, we could tell you some good ghost stories.
What kind of good? Like from touring or like
No, from recording in old
studios?
Hey, we have to tell her about. She wants us to really tell her about ghost stories. So, we one of the best ones. We used to when we were recording with Wayne Kirkpatrick out in Franklin, and back in the Boondocks days, that era. He bought this old house, and it was on like
it's on Civil War, probably like as a lot of things are here.
Yeah, like true Civil War ground.
Yeah, but we finally named. We're actually telling her the some ghost stories for real.
Because I think I have a ghost
on
She
mic.
thinks there might be a ghost in this room.
My dog barks at like the corners of the room when he's here.
Isn't it weird when your dog like stares at one corner? We have a dog that does that.
Please stop that.
But yeah, Beulah, we named a ghost in the studio.
Yeah, because lights would flicker sometimes. Or
People, like you'd be in the bathroom and hear someone walk by the door,
And no one would
no one would be there.
I don't like
We
that.
left the studio one night, and I was the last one out. And then, was I the last one out? No, I was the first one in.
You were the first one in for sure.
The faucets were on full blast, and it was flooding down into the kitchen.
Through the lights.
I had left the studio that night, and there was a little bathroom upstairs in the office side of the studio, and I turned the light off, faucets off, shut the door. Karen gets there the next morning, first thing, and the lights are on in that bathroom, faucets full blast.
Well,
and
and it was
there
flooding
was water
everything
pouring through the ceiling fan downstairs,
which is a bigger concern.
The most horrifying thing was that the kitchen. There's Philip. He's talking about like the living quarters, the kitchen, and then it stops, and then the studio starts. Well, Gordon Kennedy had been playing guitar the day before, so his father played on Pretty Woman, Roy Orbison. That guitar was in the studio, along with all of our records on what would have been 2-inch tape. Analog, like, and all the records and things that Wayne had done through the years. So all I could think was like, oh my gosh, if water got into the studio. And I ran in there, and it was like the water stopped right at the kitchen door.
I have?
And,
oh my God.
And then, I mean, he had to redo like all the living quarters and stuff, but fast forward on to someone that is like a ghost historian, I don't know, whatever, said that water is the way the ghosts communicate tears. We were cutting a song called Evangeline about an abused woman who, I know, isn't it weird though, like all the things that were going on. So anyhow, Beulah, we didn't ever think she wasn't our friend, but she was there.
Yeah, and we think we might have captured her on a picture.
Yeah, there were
there
weird
was that
pictures
picture.
that
God.
When people came in to film things, they had done like they told us about this because they came back and asked like, do y'all have weird things happening?
Well, they done the set design, and then they would take a picture to check their set design, and there was a kind of blurry figure.
And the other thing is that when they've slowed down the video, and they said you couldn't see it until you went down to the one frame. There was a face, and then it was gone.
It gives me chills.
I know, me too. We won't have time to talk about it. When you all leave here, I need you to
come back
promise
for
me.
ghost stories.
No, you need to, when you leave here, you need to listen to Hardy tells this unbelievable ghost story.
He's really into all that stuff.
No, but like something real scary happened to him. And I honestly was like, I've never really heard a ghost story that I was like, that's terrifying. And his is real creepy.
I can't wait to talk to him about
It's
that.
pretty creepy.
Whoa.
He told the whole thing like on a paranormal podcast, but it is like, it's worth I think it's like a 15-minute story, but it is a crazy,
I think I heard that one.
crazy ghost. Yeah. There was like somebody, like something was in his A-frame.
Yeah.
Cabin.
Oh, God.
Craziest. But if you like ghost stories, you will really like that. All right, well, Little Big Town's here, and this is exactly what I thought we would be talking about today was
Hey,
ghosts.
Can I interrupt if we're switching gears? your bathroom. I just had to go to the bathroom. And it's adorable. And I did something for the first time ever in the bathroom.
Oh, gosh.
I signed the guest book.
Oh,
There is a
The
guest
I'm
book.
so glad
There's
that's
a
what you did.
bathroom guest book, and you get to get as detailed as you want on the page. I was a lady. I didn't get too detailed,
That is-
but that was adorable. The bathroom is so cute. But
If you flip through, there's a page that just says Luke Bryan pooped here. And my rule is that is a number one only bathroom. So
Not
Yeah.
surprising.
not surprising at all,
So
right?
cute.
Well, thank you so much, Kimberly, for signing that.
Of course.
I did a tour of the studio the other day, and everyone was like, "You should show like what is written on each page of the bathroom book." So maybe we will do that.
I said that you were my first.
Oh well, thank you so much. Happy we could be. Oh my God, they're gonna kill me. We got to get this back on the track.
Yeah, sorry.
You guys have a new beautiful album coming out later this month. It's A Dying Art. And I was so fortunate I got to hear an advance copy of this. And it is just, I'm biased because I love Little Big Town so much and love you guys. But I just thought it was such a beautiful record. Like, in everything of it, I feel like you can hear, like, just the years of you guys being together and the trust in this record, maybe more so than other. Did you feel that?
Yeah. I mean,
love
definitely.
that.
I think, maturity comes. I want to stop getting mature.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm done maturing.
Mature.
At least
Some of the
physically.
ways.
Yeah. But yeah, I would love to have my 24-year-old thighs back with my current brain.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you can hear like the depth and the richness
Yes.
of writing and being a band for 26 years. And Gina did such a great job of capturing just the essence of every voice. Like we feel like you're immersed in the room on some of the songs, and I love that.
Talk about naming it. It's a Dying Art after that song.
It's a song on the record, and I think we weren't sure what the title was going to be, and then I'm not sure who came up with it first, but I think it was Karen. But just to call it that, because we were talking about how, with all that's going on and changing in music and AI and all that, what we really love is being human and making human connection with the band and the writers and the sounds and, being human.
And the song is such a beautiful like love story of like what we have is a dying art. But I also think that like in a way it speaks to the love story of this band.
Yeah.
And that like what you guys have built over these years. Like I think about like you guys being together for 26 years, like the number of groups and duos or bands that you have seen come and go or take a hiatus. And you guys have always been so solid. And like, is there any one thing you feel like you can attribute that to? I mean, I know that it's relationships are much more complex than one thing.
Perseverance.
Yeah.
I mean, and being committed to being students of the craft of music and storytelling and songwriting and singing and entertaining and never thinking that we knew it all or that we were better than anyone. We just knew that we had our own unique perspective and that it was worthy of sharing. So we just kept showing up even when people didn't invite us.
I love that. What do you hope that people take away from the album or leave with after they listen to it?
Maybe We Could Have It All probably sums up maybe
Yeah.
the sentiment of the whole record, that there's hope in the darkest of days, and you'll get up again, and it's about all the little journeys and the nooks and crannies of life. I think the record really ebbs and flows well with that storytelling, the joy and the ease of something like, oddly enough, Sucker for a Sad Song. It's a feel-good track, and the sentiment of jet plane at the end of like, I'll go anywhere to get to you, and would y'all say that?
Yeah.
I think that was perfect. I love that you said the nooks and crannies of life because it's sometimes like not the prettiest parts, but the things that are like so true and raw.
Yes,
And I feel like you
real.
guys always get me on like a love song or a breakup song, and there's a couple on here. But I will say, like, of all the themes that you covered, I do still like keep coming back to Hey There Sunshine. Like we were talking this morning before you guys got here about the performance that you did at the ACMs, and I just don't think that like there will ever be a live performance of that song that does not stop every single person in their tracks because it's so beautiful.
Thank you.
Well, we feel that song. We've all individually and collectively been through moments where you almost don't think you're going to make it through.
Yeah.
But the hope in that song and that that song kind of encourages you along to just take that next step, because the sun will rise again, and it will lift you up if you allow it to, if you take that next step. So I think
it's going to be okay. It's my
gonna be
favorite
okay.
line.
That one is another one of you guys' catalog that I just feel like, I'm like, if anybody else sang it, it wouldn't be the same. And I think that is so much in the delivery that you guys have, like with the harmonies, and like when I think, I'm like, no one could sing Girl Crush the way that you sing Girl Crush. Like everyone can do a cover, but like no one can. And the same thing with Hey There Sunshine. Like it just, again, I could go on and on.
It
I
was
love this
meant for
record.
her voice.
Yes, of course. There are several collabs on this album. You got Ashley Monroe, Jason Isbell, and I want to talk about the song that you, Karen, wrote with Kelsea Ballerini that's on here, and Kelsey's featured. Talk about Closing Time.
Closing time. We were actually writing for Patterns at the time.
I wondered which round of writing this came from.
Kelsey and I were talking about this yesterday, that I was thinking this sounds so bougie, but the Bahamas Run. But
no, it was the other one.
But it was another one. We were in like the East Tennessee mountains, and she, I don't know if it was her or JJ, had that idea, but you cannot tease Hillary Lindsay with a 6/8 good time of a waltz. She's gonna sing a melody, and it was like supposed to be just this sexy number about being at the bar and not caring and letting go a little bit. And then we've been friends with Kelsey for so long and just adore her. She's a real true friend, and so we were spending time with her and just talking about the record, and we asked her if she would sing on it. And she was like, yeah, I will. And so she came down and got in the studio with us and Gina and Elisa, and just started layering. She has a very cool thing about her voice, where she can layer it and stack it and stack it and layer it, and it's just has this really cool sound that the fans might not even know is like a Kelsey thing, but it is a thing, and instead of her just always singing with us, she kind of pops off, and then there's these little stacks of little Kelseys, little baby Kelseys.
Yeah, like if there was a band of Kelseys, like there's a little big town band. Yeah,
and we left them like that instead of well, we should sing those harmonies with you. It's just like this gorgeous little stack of Kelseys over here, and and it interweaves in and out, and then we sing together, and I'm so proud of it, and I think the fans are really gonna love it.
I think they are too. I was telling you this, Karen, but Kelsey and I were shopping in New York, and she was like, oh, I just got a mix of this song. We have to go stand and listen to it. So we were standing in New York outside of a secondhand clothing store, listening to the phone, and I was like, oh my God, it's so good. I was just like, I will always think of that. Standing there one of those
I love that.
really fun memories. Talk about what other songs from the album that aren't out yet that we've not got to hear as a grat track are you each maybe most excited for everyone to hear?
I really want people to hear Coming Around. It's coming around. It's got the just grit and that kind of the our roots, really, kind of akin to Boondocks. Yeah.
I loved the thing that you guys did on social. We were like, if you like this, you'll like this, because I felt that at different points in listening to it.
Yeah.
I saw somebody say, well, if I like Pontoon, what's going to happen? Because we didn't say,
Nobody
we
said
didn't
I
reference
guess
that one.
Crickets has
I was going to say
the levity.
Crickets is
Crickets
is that
we
in
might
that fun realm of things that you guys do for me, like Pontoon, wine, beer, whiskey. There's always one on there that you're like, ooh, this is fun.
Yeah.
We got to have some levity.
I think the idea to
that song wrecks me.
Every time.
that lyric.
time.
I'm a little worried about how many divorces might happen after people hear the idea, because
Divorce
it
numbers
is.
continually rise after.
But you know what I mean. But it is such a just beautiful and heartbreaking, but such a true
Raw
song.
and real.
Yes.
I mean,
That lyric.
yeah, you don't love me, you love the idea of me.
Yeah.
And we shot the video last night. It's going to be a doozy, I think.
Really. How many songs so far have videos?
4.
5, 4, 4 or 5.
I know it's you got to shoot content now for every single thing. So it
Oh
is.
my word.
It's
We did Sucker. We did Hey There. We can have it all. We did
Coming around.
coming around. Gosh, yeah.
Well, I can't wait to see all these, you guys. This is so fun.
I know, it is
the
fun.
idea.
I also wanted to talk about, because I haven't seen you guys since this came out, but you guys got to do a collaboration with Keith Urban on his Yacht Rock album, and I just loved what you guys did with Magnet and Steel.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That
That
was
was
How
so
fun is that? When they said Keith Urban made a Yacht Rock album, I like laughed, and they're like, we're dead serious. And it is one of my favorite records of this year.
I know. I love it. I listen to it all the time, the whole record. It's so
great.
good. And we're such huge Yacht Rock fans. Like,
And Keith Urban fans.
and Keith
Yes.
Urban
Yeah.
fans. So that was a no-brainer when he asked us.
Yeah.
And all those harmonies it's just fun to sing.
Yeah, I love that song so much.
It's one of
it
those
was great to be
songs-
reminded of it again. Like,
Yeah, right?
cool.
Well, it's so funny. All those songs, I like see the titles. I'm like, I don't know that song, and then I'm like, I know every word to every song on
Yes,
this album, and I
yes.
don't know where it was
That's what
living in my brain.
Yeah.
When he called me, we were in California, and he called and he was like, I would love it if you guys would do Magnet and Steel. And I was like, he goes, you know that one? And I was like, oh, yeah. Do I? And he goes, you do. Trust me. You know it. And you do. I don't know why I
Yeah,
wasn't thinking of the
yeah.
title, but yeah, very signature, iconic harmonies and
some good
melody.
He really, really did. You guys are playing tons of shows into the fall. Talk about like what you're excited about, especially with like having new music out.
Yeah, I'm excited about getting on this tour and playing hopefully most of these songs.
Oh, so you're looking at Karen like, is Karen like got the? Is she put the kibosh on the set list? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's always fun to take new music out on the road and to see people already singing your lyrics and things like that. But I just love this record so much and want to put it in this space
Share
that
it.
we're playing in these iconic theaters, and I think it could be really special. The package we put together with all of that.
Oh,
I
I'm
think it's gonna
excited
be
to
fun.
see it. I love you guys in the theater. I've told you this
I
before. Like
love it.
my
It's so
favorite
much
concert
fun.
It's
of
our
all
fr-
time is you guys at Carnegie Hall. Like it was just a once in a
my
lifetime.
favorite.
Like I think
So
about
great.
that, the band coming down with the horns in the middle of the aisles playing Wine Beer Whiskey, and I'm like, that was just an unbelievable
That was a
experience.
magical
you guys put
night.
together.
Fun.
So magical, and it was like the album release eve. You played
Yes.
the Nightfall top to bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, super fan over here. But yes, that was
That was so fun.
I'm so
I
glad you were
love that
there.
so
That
much.
was a really special night. Yeah. I just think that it was special because it was immersive, you know,
Yes, it was
and
so
so
immersive.
visual, and the sound in there, and what an iconic building, and just with all of our friends and family. And so, yeah, we're just going to do that 30 times.
Yeah, exactly. I can't wait. And then you guys are actually doing, speaking of iconic venues, you guys are doing 3 nights of Christmas shows at the
Yeah.
Ryman, which very much looking forward
Come
to
see
that.
us one
I know it's
night.
August and we're like not in a Christmas headspace
Right.
yet, but like that's going to be so magical.
Yes.
Oh,
I
we
mean-
love the Ryman. We've done so many special, memorable things at the Ryman over our whole career, and I love that every time we're there, we make something special of it as far as our production goes and stuff like that. So
Yeah, the Christmas shows last year it was so fun to be able to play that record, and I mean, we couldn't wait to book it again. Really.
Yeah.
we got to keep
Yeah.
doing that.
That's going to be so
it's
much fun.
Speaking of acoustics, I mean, that place just sounds incredible.
Unbelievable. It's the one place that I tell everyone all the time. I'm like, you don't want to sit in the front row of the Ryman. I'm like, you want to sit in the front row of the balcony at the Ryman.
That
Like
is a
that
great
is
spot.
where
Yes.
That's
it's
the
like the
secret.
one venue where you're like, I don't want to. You shouldn't sit front row.
Right,
You know, not that
right.
you won't. You'll have an amazing experience if
Right.
you do, but
Yes.
Yeah.
there's something about being up in that balcony
Oh,
that I
yeah.
just
I know.
love it.
so special.
It's
Love.
beautiful in there.
There is something I want to talk to you guys about briefly because you were at the wedding this summer.
What are you talking about?
I know, right? Well, and you don't have to say anything if you don't want to, but I do want to tell you. I talked about this on the air, and I told Karen this. I loved, like, this was one of my favorite things about it, that you guys all rode together. I was like, it was probably like going to prom, and they all
It
got
really
to like
was.
ride
It
together
was
in
so
a car,
fun.
and I was like, because he was watching all these people like arrive by themselves, and you guys all showed up at this like one big crew, and I was like, this just makes my little country music heart so happy. And
We had a
was so fun.
blast.
We had a blast. Marin DJ'd the whole way.
Yes.
Yeah.
so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we did it that way too. It really was a lot of fun hanging. And
Yeah.
what a fun night.
There. Yeah.
Good, Jimmy.
So many.
I'm
Jimmy,
not gonna
Jimmy
push
does
you.
not want to talk about it.
So
No,
many
and
memories.
One that gets nervous, I'm like,
No, I completely
I'm just kidding.
understand.
So many good memories. You'll have to ask sometime, but I think Marin and Miranda traded shoes on accident at the end of the night.
I can't imagine that they wear the same size shoe, do they?
They don't.
No, they wear much different sizes.
But I think it's because none of us had shoes on at the end, like dancing.
Which is
and
a sign of a
everything.
great wedding, is if the
Sign
shoes
of a
came
great
off.
Yeah.
Which I think if I had been in attendance to that, I would have been like, there's no way I can take my shoes off at this wedding. But I love to hear that it was a no shoes
Yeah.
wedding.
But I saw Miranda's stylist on the plane going home the next day, and she's like, "Did you have a good time?" I was like, "It was so much fun." And I said, "Did you?" And she goes, "Yeah, but Miranda ended up with a size 5 heel, and hers are size 9, and they're gone." And I go, No. I can tell you what happened because I handed the heels to Marin,
Oh, no.
but nobody put their shoes on.
So they didn't.
So they
know.
didn't
carried
realize, yeah. But the great shoe mystery
Karen solved it.
has been solved.
Solved.
Would you tell the story behind a couple of these for me? And we'll start with Girl Crush.
Karen and I were writing with the Love Junkies, Liz Rose, Hillary Lindsay, and Lori McKenna one day several years ago. And we were just talking about what we were going to write that day. And Karen said, have y'all written anything lately that you love? And so Liz said, well, yeah, we wrote something, but you won't want it, but we'll play it for you. So she played Girl Crush for us on a little jam box, and we were like, oh yes, we do want that. Don't you play that for Carrie Underwood or anybody else in this town?
Is that a little trick she tries? Like, you're not going to want to do
You're
this.
not
She
Probably
swears
That's a good one.
She swears she wasn't doing that, but I think she just thought it was too provocative a lyric, like
Yeah.
that we wouldn't cut it.
You know what's so funny is that my producer, Danielle, has lived in Australia the last 20 years, and she has never heard that song. And I played it for her this morning, and I got to watch her experience that song for the first time, and she was like, "Oh my god!" And I was like, "I don't know the
That's
last." You know what I
awesome.
mean? It was really. I was like, "I can't wait to watch you listen to this." Like,
yeah.
such a great, but like,
fun.
it's such a beautiful, just like heartbreaking song. But
And when that song happens live, the fans don't know what song is coming next. And when the beginning of that song starts, it is so much fun in a crowd to just watch the crowd instantly. It's like name that tune in half of a note.
and they know it. Story behind Pontoon.
Pontoon is a funny one because
Yeah.
it was a song that Miranda had a song called Fine Tune
Yes.
on a record, and wasn't it that Frank Liddell walked by and said, "Did y'all write a song about pontoon?" Isn't that the story?
It's
And
something like that, and they're like
Natalie and
"No,
Luke
but
and Barry.
pontoon, that's interesting.
yeah. So then the writers that wrote Fine Tune with Miranda ended up writing Pontoon on their own.
Stop it.
I know. And the little
love this
ditty, we
Yeah,
totally
we-
forgot about it. It was
we
an
had been-
email.
Pitched that song, and sometimes things just get away from you. But for whatever reason, one morning I just remembered that title being and I was like, I have to go back and see
You're like, oh, what was
what
that?
in the
Yeah.
heck
It's
a song
pontoon.
about a pontoon could be.
Thank goodness
and,
you did.
And then when I listened to it, I was like, that is really hooky in a crazy kind of way. And so we played it again and played it for everybody, and we're like, there's something in there. So yeah, and then when we got in the studio and cut the track, and then we're looking for something really quirky, and Jed Hughes was on Mando and came up with that little like that was the first thing he was like, I think Jay was like, can we find something kind of weird, and that was the first thing he played. And we're like, yeah, I like that.
That will do.
We'll
Thank
take
you,
that.
sir.
Thank you, Jed.
Day drinking next.
Ooh, we were probably day drinking.
We definitely were day drinking.
yeah,
That was, Barry
with
Dean.
Troy Verges and Barry
Yep.
Dean.
Yep.
And then I was super hoarse because we had been on the road, and I don't know why, but I was just so raspy. Well, you can't hear it now, can you?
She's trying to
all
make
the
her voice
time, all the
raspy.
time. But I whistled the melody
Yeah.
because I couldn't sing it, and then we were like, oh, that's
kind of cool.
That's kind of cool.
Maybe we should have a whistle hook.
Yeah.
And these two are like, we'll do it, Kimberly.
Master whistlers.
Do it for her.
I mean, I've always
Did a
known
butterfly
that
just land on my
Kimberly
shoulder?
Was like Snow White, like she was like flittering, like Cinderella, speaking to all the
do.
animals, and
Now-
like, of course she is.
I feel
Yeah,
like
of
we all
course
have
she is.
butterflies on our shoulders.
Yeah.
Now I have chickens, and they love for me to whistle to them.
Oh, really?
I started out with the, but now I
Kimberly.
like whistle more to them, and they just come. And
I would like to
Get out
watch
of my
whatever TV
hands
channel this is on.
Yeah,
Kimberly and her
we have a
chickens.
feed of Kimberly whistling to her chickens.
You should see.
This
I
is
think
your
it would
moment
work.
of
I think
zen.
this is
see,
a-
like when there's a baby that is a little fussy and she starts doing that in their ear and they're just like, they just
Oh.
melt.
That is an
I
incredible
do
talent.
like to do that little thing with babies.
Kimberly, that's so precious.
But try to do a cricket for crickets.
Oh,
What? Excuse me, Kimberly? Sounds like a frog.
but
Okay.
See, look at
Okay.
Jimmy.
Get
Jimmy and
farther away.
Kimberly. They like to play the game. Whose
now
country
he's
are?
going to try to get better than me. No.
Is that a cricket?
That's
I don't
a
know
bullfrog.
what that is.
Okay, the crickets.
kinda sounds like a
the
bullfrog.
reason why this started too is that Fred, the drummer,
Yes.
the drummer,
Fred the
Fred,
drummer.
he did the cricket noise on the record crickets that you hear at the end.
That cricket
And
noise is actually him.
It's his mouth,
He does.
That's hilarious.
He's so good.
But it's not a real.
and he does it like with
Back
the
in
back
the
of his
goozle?
throat. I can't even attempt that.
No.
I think you do
He
it
does
the
his
tip the
teeth.
front of the roof of your
Kimberly's
mouth.
face
His
right
teeth.
now, so intense.
I'm so enjoying this.
Oh, he did it with his teeth, right?
Yes. But
have to have
the
a
same
certain-
way you do your cat purr. Do your cat purr. Oh, there you go. It's that, but with a whistle. He told me. I don't know what that was.
Maybe a peacock.
I think we've got to get Kimberly on America's Got Talent. Like, or like stupid human tricks. Is that what Jimmy Fallon
Yeah,
used to do?
yeah.
Please tell me the next time you guys do Fallon.
Okay.
This
You
is
need
what
to bust those
26
out.
years of being a band brings you.
Exactly.
Jimmy's
All
got
the
probably
barn
the
noises.
loudest whistle I've ever heard. It's
Don't
it's
do it.
alarming.
No, it would.
not.
It's
it would
alarming.
ruin.
But I could
It's
do
a
my
ranch
chicken.
whistle. Like you need to call the.
That's great.
Kimberly's like, I spend a lot of time with chickens. I can tell you that is authentic.
Katie, I'm sorry. You
my
had
farm.
no idea this was going
Let's
to
do
whole damn
our own
farm.
version of Old MacDonald. Let's do our own new version of Old MacDonald.
That's going to be our
I-
next biggest hit.
Honestly, they're doing Kids Bop Country right now.
There
so
we go.
You guys probably need
Are
to
they
get on
really?
Yeah, I know. Well, I just saw Kids Bop did Russell Dickerson's
Happened to me.
Happened to Me. Kids Bop just did Happen to Me.
Well, Kids Bop, call us. We were thinking, we've always thought, because I'm a tomato and I'm really good for you. Instead of tornado.
We tried to pitch that on Sesame Street. I'm
I-
surprised that didn't get.
They didn't. They didn't
didn't
take
do
that.
They probably wanted their own ideas.
Yeah.
They
I guess
didn't
so.
want to.
Copyrights.
Wow, that would have been yeah. No, that's where you get a little bit stuck on that
Yeah.
stuff. Oh my god, I love that. All right, last one before we have to wrap up. Will you tell the story behind Better Man? And I think Philip, you're the one that has to tell that, right?
I got an email.
The one
night,
time Philip
Got an
checked
email one day.
and I checked my email, and it was. She was like, this certain person.
Yes.
Her name's
Well, you
Tay.
could- everybody
You can say
knows.
her name.
Tay Swifty. She was like.
You're not talking about the wedding. You can
Yeah,
talk about
yeah,
the
this
song.
is not the wedding. She was like, I hear your harmonies on this. You guys would just slay this, but I don't know where you're at. You know,
I
it's
don't
kind
think
of
she
like
said slay.
I don't know. I can't remember everything. now.
paraphrasing.
I was in shock, like, and then I listened to the song and it was incredible, and I played it for you guys in the dressing room, I think, and you all three were like, oh my god, that's a huge hit. And then we got to record it and play
It's
it.
worth
play
noting
it
she
for
doesn't
her.
do that for really anybody else. So that is, I mean, incredible.
The hardest thing was like, once you hear her sing something,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's so hers
Yeah.
that you're trying to like, how do you just think? How do you make it your own? And that was a real kicker.
Yeah, the
it took us a while, but it was fun to play it for her in the studio. And
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That reminds me
Get
of
her
like
blessing on it.
right. Yeah, exactly. That reminds me though of like what everyone says when they used to hear demos with Stapleton singing on it. Like
my word.
Oh,
Darius
yeah.
is like, no, I passed
You
on
just-
songs. So
yeah,
they're like,
just
absolutely
shelf
not.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, can't
Can't do that. Can't do
you
that.
want to sing it, but then you realize,
You can't.
oh, I can't.
Have you? I have
that would've
not
been
talked to
fun.
him to confirm this, but someone has told me that he sang the demo of "It's 5 O'clock Somewhere,"
Oh.
and I would do just about anything to hear that.
Oh, I bet that.
Wouldn't
Oh,
you?
let's see if we
That
can
would
dig
be
it up.
awesome.
I know. I'm like, I very
Wow.
rarely get time with Chris. But if I do, that is like on the top of my list to ask him.
Oh,
Because
About
he's not a
that.
writer on it, so he just
He
sang
just
it.
got
I used
hired
to
to
sing
do
demos
demos.
Singing
all the time,
demos.
Yeah.
too. Like,
So did I.
Yeah, what famous demos are you on that are out there?
Wow.
We sang it. We
'Cause
sang
I don't
a
think
lot
people
of
realize
Diane
that's what a-
Warren songs, so there could be one of them there.
Yeah,
for sure.
but I don't think people realize that. Like that's a way to make some like quick cash when you like
Yes.
first move to town is like
Totally.
sing demos for people.
And does that even happen
I actually
anymore?
sang some demos for Michael McDonald.
Did you really?
There you
Yeah.
go.
Which, if his voice, his voice is, he's got a little laryngitis,
raspy
but
today, but-
normally he does a perfect Michael McDonald.
Kimberly's like, we're all doing impressions, and Philip's not getting out of this either.
And honestly, because I think I sounded too much like Michael, that
Yeah,
nothing
yeah,
could-
It was
they're
like,
like-
I could have done that, bro.
Yeah,
it
no
wasn't
thanks.
helpful.
Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much for coming in. This was such a delight and so much fun, and I love this record. It's so beautiful.
Thank you
so excited
so
for everyone
much.
to hear it.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you guys. Hey, it's Katie. Thank you for watching. See more interviews, performances, and more of your favorite artists by subscribing and downloading the free Audacy app.